In thinking through a strategy as an individual or as a group, it helps to split the process into various steps. There are various versions of this. Mine is the 6 questions. So a good place to start any thinking about strategy is to ask, what is the external environment? What exactly is external will depend on what you are creating a strategy for. If the strategy is for a business, it would include the different segments of the markets in which that business competes. If the strategy is for a function or a department, then the external environment would include the overall strategy for the business that the function supports and what is required to make that strategy a success. We will come back to the difference between business and functional strategy in another video. For the moment, let's assume that this is a strategy for a business. So the second question is, what is the internal situation, including the business's current objectives, its competitive position, its customers, and how well it's serving the needs of those customers, and its performance. The third question is, how will this evolve? Our strategy needs to work in the future, not the past. We have to make sure that we avoid the mistakes of the generals who based their strategies on what they learned from fighting the last war. These 3 questions give us a diagnosis of the situation, so that we can now ask our 4th question, what is the primary issue? Making sure that your strategy addresses the primary issue is important because people often disagree on what it is, and thus what the options are that need to be considered. For example, if the sales director believes the primary issue is which markets to target, that will mean that the main options will be a choice between different markets. But if the production manager believes the primary issue is how to reduce the number of products to lower costs and improve delivery times, then the key options to consider include different ways of reducing the number of products. The final 2 questions are, what are the options to address the primary issue, and which of these options is best? Now, these 6 questions can help you organize your strategy thinking and process. As we will discuss in subsequent videos, you don't need to start at question 1 if you already know the answer, as you may do if your strategy is for your home market. You can move on to the questions that you don't know the answer for. But you do need to make sure that everyone is clear about which question they are discussing, what the answers are to each question,